Welcome to the Market Alert for Tuesday, the 21st of May 2019. Starting off with the pound, the markets moved lower as we've seen. Very quiet yesterday ahead of the European elections on Thursday. So nothing politically moving the pound, I suspect, over the next few days, and also going into another bank holiday weekend as well for the UK. So not a lot to report. The market moved higher, but the range is very, very small at the moment. As you'll see, from here to here was only 32 pips, and just a few more as the market moved lower there. So nothing really to shout about in the pound at the moment. Powell spoke last night. He's talking about corporate debt increasing in the US. Said it wasn't a bubble yet, which is complete another pack of lies as usual. We've got inflation reports out this morning at 9:30, but otherwise it's a slow news week this week. Meanwhile, in the Dow, if we have a look at the daily chart first, the market moving lower in the pre-market session, and then as ever managing to move higher as soon as we got into the main event, which you can see here. So we just there's the pre-market. You can see the market moving lower, and then the same pattern as we've seen for a while. The market then moves up 150 points from the off, then trades sideways for the afternoon, and then just before the close we see the market move higher once more, and price is now back above the 200 bar and DP, and at the moment sideways to higher there. So come back to here, we'll see we're below the 25.821, which is where the selling took place there. Market's also putting in this sort of triangular shape as well, where prices tend to break to the upside out of this, and they're going to do the best to keep this Ponzi scheme alive and kicking, as Powell was talking about last night in Florida. And then finally in Bitcoin, bit of an indecisive day yesterday. Got a Telegraph poll there, and that's also an inside bar as well, inside the previous day's high and low, so a bit of indecision for this market at the moment, and another inside bar showing here. In the 4 hour, you can see we're getting a bit of a sideways trading range going here after a shakeout Friday of last week. The price is moving, I think it was Thursday actually when that occurred. And then in the 15 minute, we've got a nice bit of volatility here at the moment. Market moving lower. A bit of indecision here as the market then got into a sideways range, then broke out, went straight through the 200 bar moving average. Look at the huge increase in volume as we got to this level. Market then made its way immediately back above the 200 bar, then came back. But when you look at this here, if you get the fib retracement from this high to this low, you'll see we come back to the 62-76% retracement where the market's tested, and then we get the green light to move back to the upside once more there. And then overnight prices have been fairly quiet, a bit of activity on the overnight, but the volatility picking up nicely over the last few weeks in this market, as you can see here, with some half decent trades as well there. Okay, that will do it. I say it's fairly quiet, and Tuesdays can be quiet. Also, it's a notorious day because all the news has hit the markets during Monday. So I wouldn't expect too much across the board today, to be honest with you, unless something comes out of the woodwork. But certainly quiet on the overnight in the Dow, and the pound also very quiet yesterday and overnight as well. Okay, that will do it for this one. As ever, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.